The Holy Bible, it says in Romans chapter 1, verse 20, for the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made. Okay? For the invisible things of God are clearly seen and being understood by the things that he made. You understand? What does that mean? Okay, it says in the Holy Bible that God is a consuming fire. That is an invisible thing of God. Is there anything that you can clearly see in the world that he made that indicates that God is a consuming fire? Do you see anything in the world that is a consuming fire? It says in the Bible that God is all light. Do you see anything in the world clearly that is all light? Jesus, who is God too, said, I am the light of the world. Do you see anything? It's an invisible thing of God. Do you see anything in the world that is the light of this world? We do, right? The answer is right on the board. So it's kind of redundant that I'm saying this, but it is the sun. The sun is something you can clearly see, okay, that is the light of the world, that is all light, that is a consuming fire. So, okay, so the invisible thing of God can be clearly seen and understood by the sun. That you understand that God is all light, God is a consuming fire, God is the light of this world. So the sun is a symbol of God. Okay, well, if the sun is a symbol of God, is there anything that's a symbol of you? Of course there is. It's not the moon, it's not the other planets, it is bingo, the earth. The earth represents you, and I'm going to quickly go through this. Um, don't get hung up on, I may lose some of you here, but the earth does represent you, okay? The deep, mysterious oceans that are salt water represent your deep soul. Your soul's a mystery, the oceans are a mystery. Okay, salt represents a lot of things. One of the things it represents is purity. In the Bible, it says Christians and Jews are the salt of the earth. Okay, so the deep ocean represents your soul. The wind represents your spirit. Okay, it does. Nobody knows where the wind comes from and where it goes to. Nobody knows why you do the things you do, not even you. But anyway, the wind represents your spirit. Okay, the earth that things grow out of represents your heart. Okay, your heart is where love grows. See, the earth is where everything grows. You know, all vegetables and food and trees. It represents your heart. Everything grows out of your heart. Okay, the vast universe that you see all around you represents your mind, and part of your mind, uh, you know, you could have your head up in the clouds. You know, if you've heard that expression, all kinds of expressions. The vast universe represents your mind, your imagination, and all that. So the wind represents your spirit, the earth represents your heart, the ocean waters represent your soul. Okay, yeah, I missed one there, but nevertheless, you get the idea. So the earth represents you, the sun represents God. What is between God and you? Veils, like wedding veils that a bride wears when she gets married. The sun represents Jesus. Jesus is the bridegroom. Here's the bride. Here's the veils the bride's wearing. The veils are being lifted. The word apocalypse does not mean Armageddon or the end of the world and this and that. Look it up in Wikipedia, it'll help you. The word apocalypse means lifting of veils, to reveal. The veils are being lifted physically and spiritually. The physical world is in complete sync with the spiritual reality, okay? As the veils come up, because Jesus is coming for his bride, whoever that bride is. It might be you, and it might not be you. You may stay in darkness for all eternity, or you may repent and turn to God by asking Christ into your heart, and which is you turning from darkness to light. Remember, this side of the world is dark. Okay, without getting carried away here, I could tell you a lot more, but it could be a lot to take in. Anyway, do you understand this? Jesus, the bridegroom, is coming for his bride. The veils that the bride are starting to come up. The more they come up, the more you're being revealed. Do you understand? The more mysteries are being revealed about God too. Do you understand? A whole bunch of stuff's going on in the world. But here's like an overlay top view of what's going on. Do you understand? I hope you do. Ask Christ into your heart before it's too late. Do not stay in darkness for all eternity. Because keep in mind, this sun it'll set one last time. Somewhere in the future of the world, that sun will set for the last time. And when it does, only darkness will be left.